I want to talk about how you can network online more effectively even if you don't have a strong social media following. I think there's a trend towards producing a lot of content, putting it out there, and that's great, and I think you should do that. That's a great way to start to build an audience and start to streamline that process of building relationships. But there's a big lag from when you start and till you build it up. And I think you have to diversify your efforts in order to be effective. And I know I talked about this before, using platforms like Lunch Club, which connect you through AI to meet other people. And that's great. That's one aspect of it. But there's many other aspects. So I want to touch on a few things. Firstly, in order to be effective networking online, I think you need to be involved in more than one platform. You don't need to focus on it, but you have to have some activity on some of the major platforms. For me, my major platforms are Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Most of the times when I want to connect with someone, or I meet someone maybe at a virtual event or something, then I can follow up and engage people in one of those platforms. Everyone has a platform they like. Some people are going to prefer Instagram, some people are going to prefer Twitter, some people are going to prefer LinkedIn. It all depends. Think about it. You don't have to have fully developed accounts on every single platform, but being able to communicate in a way that's most convenient and has the least amount of friction is extremely important in developing a relationship. There's a huge opportunity to listen on all these different platforms. I suggest LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, they're fantastic. Putting out content is one way, but just look at how people engage. What I think the best thing someone can do while building up their content is also become very good at listening to other people's conversations online. So comments, like the type of blog posts they put up, and really engage with that content. Too often right now, I think people are too busy pushing their story, their message, and I think sometimes engaging in a post in a way that's very, very meaningful is impactful, because it's increasingly rare. If you see something online that someone's looking for help in, be extremely proactive and think of ways that you can go above and beyond, especially if it's one of those people you really want to develop a long-term relationship with. I think some people get too caught up in online in the fact that you can attract a lot of people. Use it as a vehicle to refine your search. Be very, very picky in sort of who you spend time with and how you approach connecting with them. What you will find with most businesses is that 1 or 10 fantastic relationships will transform your organization. Don't get fixated on huge numbers. Focus on key people. If you're in the mindset of I want to connect with 100 people all the time, then maybe you get very superficial with your interactions. But just think about in terms of what's the next 10 people that I'm going to be able to have a great impact with? Who are the people that I want to hang out with, I'm going to learn from, I can provide value to, and then just really hone in and use the tools and the information that people provide online to really target people you think that would be wonderful to bring into your circle. You don't have to have a big social following. That will come with time, but there's these things you can do on a day-to-day level that'll help you engage people more effectively. If you have further tips on how you can grow your online network or be more effective with your online network, leave a comment below and let me know. Remember, it's all about listening to people and trying to figure out where they're coming from and trying to find the fits.